Well, students are headed back to the classroom this week, signaling the return of projects and homework, which can oftentimes require computer and internet access.
But we know this isn't always available. That is why 23 ABC's Vanya Patino spoke with school leaders in the community about what this looks like for Kern County.
Although school districts provide hotspots in Chromebooks, people still rely on coming to the library to access Wi-Fi and the internet. However, officials say that it's just the first step, and they're going to continue to push for broadened access to everyone, even outside of libraries and schools.
Really, it gets down to students who have access to technology and internet and students who do not.
Anthony Davis with the Kern County Superintendent of Schools says although the latest census data shows 83% of homes in the county have access to the internet, they are working to ensure that 17% don't get left behind.
We have a lot of small school districts that just frankly struggle, where maybe the only connectivity in town is the connectivity that's being provided to the school.
Davis says that's because they have spent grant funds to set up towers near areas like Caliente and Lost Hills to get Wi-Fi to the schools. However, it's not enough.
Having access to internet is one thing,
as kids need it at home as well.
because of the limitation on the technology, enough connectivity for the school. We don't have enough to supply the full community.
And that is the case for most of the rural communities in Kern.
We have about 76,000 people that used our Wi-Fi services here in Kern County, and you can definitely tell that the need is there. Our facilities are used to do interviews and people bringing their own devices for homework help and different things like that. So definitely the need is there in the community.
Farah Radio with the Kern County Library System says they've seen website interaction increase in the past 2 years, with not just students but also adults relying on libraries for access. But meanwhile, Davis says the biggest push for a solution is for fiber to be laid out throughout these communities. And now both Lost Hills and Kernville are on the state list of areas getting that upgrade.
Now we have better opportunities for the neighborhoods and the actual community to have connectivity. And so it doesn't just help schools and libraries, it helps everyone.
And all of the push is focused on getting help for those rural communities, for those who live in an area where the internet is available but maybe cannot afford it. The Kern County Superintendent of Schools says there is a program that helps pay for that service. We'll have more information on how you can access it later on the news at 6. In Bakersfield, Vanya Patino, 23 ABC News, connecting you.
And unfortunately, because of inflation, computers and other tech devices are not the only back-to-school items of concern for many families. We took an in-depth look and found new information from Clover, a company that collects spending data from its more than 3 million consumers, as well as point-of-sale pricing data, and found that prices have gone up for most items on annual back-to-school shopping lists. Clover reports that items such as Scotch tape and Sharpies have seen some of the highest price jumps year over year. For all varieties of 3M Scotch branded tape, the average price surged nearly 70% this year compared to 2021. Clover also reports that the cost of Elmer's glue is up 30% this year. Elsewhere, prices for popular JanSport backpacks are about 2% higher, and Nike sneakers have increased by 12%.